Folks, welcome on in. It is a BEA beautiful day here in Orchard Park. We are at the Game Day Buffalo Red Zone tailgate, and Slick, all eyes are on one thing, and that is beat KC.
Yep, big week. It's not like any other. This controls our destiny of the AFC. And controlling our destiny, a guy that's done that the past 3 years with 3 championships, joining us on the Lockcast, Bandits, Josh Byrne. Josh, thanks for joining the Lockcast.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate you guys.
You're perfect for this conversation because to the Chiefs, they go to the Super Bowl every year. They've won a couple of the last couple of years. This is just a regular season game. What are the challenges for them getting up when obviously they kind of have a championship pedigree the last couple of years?
I mean, it starts right here. It's Bills Mafia, baby.
It is. It's Bills Mafia. Make some noise here at the Game Day tailgate.
There we go.
We got people waiting in line for Salen's hot dogs, wing nuts, wonderful pistachios, and more. Listen, it's a key of items, just like those things. What is the key for the items for the Bills to have a great day today, Josh?
Listen, it's real simple. Play with energy, play with passion, have a good time, and follow that QB, man. He's a dog.
Seriously, sometimes when you have an MVP, you just have to follow the way. Like, speaking of following the way, make sure you're following Herd of Buffalo Network. Make sure you're following Trainwreck Sports because you know this action never stops. Give me one prediction or maybe a prop bet you would like today. Are you allowed to talk prop bets?
I don't think so.
No,
okay, you're not legally. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I don't bet. I don't gamble.
All right, so give me a prediction then, a score prediction while you're here.
28-21 Bills. Come on.
28-21 Bills. Let's go.
And if you had to pick a touchdown score, who do you think's finding the end zone today?
Ooh. I'm going to say Josh.
Josh Allen,
I'm gonna
MVP,
say
you
Josh.
can't go
It's
wrong.
easy.
Like you
It's
said,
easy.
Follow the leader. I want to give you one Bandits question real quick because you were talking a lot about getting the goalie back. You guys got him. Secured Matt Vince. 1 more year. What does that mean to you guys? I know you were really banking on it.
It's huge. You know, he's our heartbeat. He's the only one to win a three-peat twice. So he came back. He knows the only thing on our mind is to go for 4. So we're super fired up.
Listen, I know you and Dane drive a hard bargain. I would love to see it behind the scenes on his contract negotiations. I know he wants some family time, and I know he wants some R&R after what you guys put him through this past season. Jeez. But, hey, huge to get the Vinker back. Obviously, Bandit Land is so fired up. Just about, 20 days away from the season kicking off?
Yeah, something like that. We actually just had our first start to training camp yesterday. It's gonna come fast. We're super excited. I think it's the 28th we open up against Georgia. It's gonna be a good night.
I'm excited.
That's gonna be a great way to get into the season right away because they are no slouches. Speaking of no slouch, make some noise for Josh Byrne here on the Lockcast.
The road 4 starts soon.
NLL MVP, soon to be back NLL MVP champion. Huge shout out. Thank you for shopping in with us. Listen, and this is part of a big Buffalo weekend, so it's very fitting that we kicked it off with Josh. We had a big UB win, Slick.
Yes, indeed.
We had a Sabres win.
Shootout.
And now we've got a Bills game on tap. I can't think of anybody better to get in here to talk all 3 of those things than our guy, Mike Bunt. Make some noise for the bunt takes, folks. Woo!
Roll the blunt. Roll the bunt.
Roll the bunt.
What's the key, Bunty?
Key to today?
Yeah, we're here. We're in the tailgate lot. We are 90 minutes away from kickoff. What is the key for the Buffalo Bills today?
I think they're going to have to get the offense going. They're going to have to continue running the ball well, and they're going to have to sustain long drives. Kansas City, they struggle against the run at times. This defense is elite for the Chiefs. Bills need to run the ball. They need James Cook to go off, and hopefully they can keep scoring with the Chiefs offense.
Now, you did mention getting the run game going. Obviously, that's been our bread and butter. James Cook, arguably our
Hold on. I got to crank you back up. Let's
go. Jack in the box. He's arguably been our MVP this year thus far. Spagnuolo's going to look to shut him down, obviously. How do the Bills get around that, keep James cooking, and Josh on his feet making plays?
Yeah, if I had those answers, I'd be telling you
it's
right now.
It's a great question, right?
Spagnuolo's always great at shutting down
really
whatever
good at
your
scheming.
top thing is. But like you said, it's the bread and butter. They have to stick with it. Obviously, with Josh Allen, you want to establish a pass game, but I just don't know if the Bills have the guys right now to really get it going. Hopefully, they've been holding something back. They have something scheme-wise that they can find. But I think the higher the score of this game, the less it favors the Bills. I think they need this to be a lower-scoring game overall in the low 20s if they really want to try to get a win.
Very interesting that likely neither team showed too much on paper, last week with how their games went down ultimately. So, yeah, it should be fresh plans. the complaint from Bills fans is that the Bills always seem to treat this game like the Super Bowl, and then come playoff time, KC always has something fresh. So how much do you expect to see maybe a revamped game plan from Joe Brady? How much do you expect to see, the cook and the decision of it all that we've typically seen?
Yeah, that's a tough one because I don't know if it's Kansas City or the Bills holding things back in the regular season, or if it's more the Chiefs adjust to what they see and what they anticipate. I think the Bills have to throw everything out there. Right now, you're sitting behind the Patriots in the AFC East. If you lose the division, you could be going on the road all throughout the playoffs, which is not a favorable thing. The Bills have to put everything out there.
That's a great point, and that we got to bring up those numbers courtesy of our friends at Polymarket. Bunty, you just said it. Whoever wins this game is 25% to win the 1 seed in the AFC. Whoever loses it is 5%. And an underdog to host a home playoff game at that point.
So the people that are saying this game doesn't matter are bonkers.
I get why. It's like a coping mechanism. The Bills haven't gotten it done in the playoffs the last couple of years. So you say this game doesn't matter as much because you don't want to get your hopes up.
The fact that
it's so important to take Patrick Mahomes and stomp him out at Highmark Stadium at 4:25.
We never want him to feel comfortable coming here. I don't want to hear anyone else say it doesn't matter.
There's another big thing about it, too. Look at where the Chiefs are in their division right now. They're sitting behind Denver. They're 5-3 overall. If the Bills get a win today, not only will it help the Bills stay in the AFC East race, it puts Kansas City at 5-4. Their next 2 games are Denver and Indy. If somehow Kansas City ever fell to a wild card spot, you'd have a scenario where the Bills might not even need to go through the Chiefs to get to where they need to go. But that's very far away. I wouldn't assume any of that.
We have a special guest at the fence.
Oh my God, we have an NFL referee who's visually impaired.
Oh no!
By the way, huge shout out to Dreamboat Don.
You weren't supposed to show up today.
Any words?
Kansas City's not paying me enough money. I'm gonna start voting for the Bills.
Hey!
All right.
We'll take that.
Like I said, shout out to Dreamboat Don on the 1s and 2s. Don, what's your take here? The visually impaired ref is here. He just said he's not getting paid enough. What are your thoughts going into the game? Are you nervous?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not too nervous. We've seen this team so many times. It's like seeing an old familiar friend where you're like, hey, one more round. Let's go for it. I'm kind of with Bunt, though. We might, if this sounds crazy, we might be looking at a Chiefs-Bills wild card teams 1 and 2, or 6 and 7. Isn't that wild?
Yeah,
that's wild.
Definitely bizarre. Not familiar where both teams have been the last couple of years, but they've also hit their stride in November and December, and that's why they've always ended up in a good playoff.
I mean, even think about Baltimore right now. I mean, Baltimore is looking.
Everyone's saying Lamar Jackson's back.
So I said this earlier in the week, and people were laughing at it. But right now, you're looking at Indy as the 1 seed, Patriots as a 2 seed. I forget who the 3, and I think Denver as the 3, and the Steelers as the 4.
Yeah.
I know we're only halfway through the season, but if somehow it remained that way, and you were a 5 and KC was a 6, or whatever the case being, that's a whole different path. Like, I know we always talk, you want the 1 seed, you want to win the AFC East, be home for the playoffs. It's more matchup driven than it is you have to be this seed or you got to be that seed. And the Bills have not had the benefit of luck with a lot of that.
Terrible matchups.
So I really don't care as long as the matchups at the end of the season going into playoffs work in their favor.
Last year's NFC is a great example of that, right? Commanders take down the Lions. Eagles kind of have this next easy game. You might say, it was more competitive than that, but I thought the Lions matched up way better against the Eagles than the Commanders did. So it just goes to show, postseason, anything can happen. It's all about matchups. It's a week-to-week league. We say all that stuff. And I mean, this is I'm getting hyped. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
We met our guy Jackson at TSC. That was a dream. I've been a Jackson Saws guy from day one. Love it. I wish I could get a line on his receptions, but Vegas is afraid.
They're scared.
We got some beautiful fans of Bills Mafia here ready to go. They are ready for a massive win over KC. So let's take a break and see what fans are saying about this matchup on our Trainwreck Sports Fan Cam.
Sports Fan Cam. Welcome to Game Day Buffalo, the best tailgate on earth. Let's go ask fans questions. Sir, tough Blue Jays loss last night.
Yeah.
Are you upset?
Well, it was a great season.
It was a great season, and you're here at the Bills game now, so it's all better, right?
It will be, yeah.
Waiting in line for some award-winning chicken wings?
Absolutely.
Let's go. What do you think? What's going to happen today? The Vibes, Kansas City, the juggernaut is coming to town.
It's going to be an amazing game.
Who's going to score a touchdown?
Allen, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Where's the accent from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a French Canadian.
You traveled from Quebec?
Quebec City, yeah.
Wow. Welcome.
Thank you.
Are you enjoying yourself so far?
I am, absolutely.
Do you
yeah.
have a score prediction for the game?
I'd say about around 30 to 20 for the Bills.
What do you not like most about Kansas City Chiefs?
Bandwagons.
Does this train ever stop?
No.
Let's go Bills. Thank you, buddy.
Go Bills.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what?
Never mind. How are you feeling today? The juggernaut Kansas City Chiefs are coming to town.
I feel great. Everything's got them where we want them.
How do you see the game going? The Bills,
Well,
obviously.
we're underdogs. We're underdogs.
So
at home.
KC's hot right now.
That's great. That's what we
It
want.
is great.
We want to beat the best and being underdogs. No problem. We got them where we want them. Bills all the time.
Who's the X factor today to getting it done against the Chiefs?
Allen.
Of course, the MVP, but besides him.
Oh well, you gotta look at our defense. You know, we brought in some real good rushers.
Yep.
Defensive line. That's the way to beat Macomb.
Got to get pressure on Mahomes.
Yeah, that's the way we beat them. You know, I mean, we saw what Philadelphia did in the Super Bowl, and Bean went right out, and he drafted 5 defensive players. He got in all these guys on off season. It's going to make the game today is going to be one of the defensive line. We're gonna just smoke Mahomes and contain them, and we're good. We got them where we want them.
We got him right where we want him. Does this train ever stop?
No. This is just a start.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Bills.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Okay, Rob.
I like the hat very much. So you made these?
I did. Yeah.
Very nice. What's your brand?
Whatever. Go Bills. We'll go
Oh,
with
okay.
that.
Okay.
With that.
How do you feel about today? Obviously, the nerves are high. The juggernaut Kansas City Chiefs are in town.
I don't know. I think we're gonna kick their ass.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan? Be honest.
I am not. No. She is.
Could you name a song? It's okay. It doesn't matter.
No. Sorry.
What's the X factor for the Bills to kick the Chiefs' ass today?
Superman.
Josh Allen,
Josh Allen.
MVP.
Josh Allen. Got to get some surprise defense in there, and I think we'll be good.
What's the score
I'm
prediction?
confident. It's going to be 21-17 Bills.
Does this train ever stop?
Yep.
Let's go Bills. Thank
That's
you, man.
right. Go Bills.
Wow! Fired up. I like your scarf.
Thank you.
Of course. Are you a wrestling fan by any chance?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because there's this wrestler that wears a Burberry scarf, and he's a badass. So I'm assuming you're a badass too.
I am a badass, but it has nothing to do with wrestling.
Yeah, no, I believe you. It's okay. How are you feeling though? You can't be badass all the time, especially when the Chiefs are coming to town.
I am badass all the time.
What is the key to kicking the Chiefs' ass today and being badass?
Just got to play our game, baby. Just got to play our game.
Who's going to score a touchdown?
Who's going to score a touchdown? Allen will get one.
For sure. MVP.
What's the running back name?
James Cook.
Yeah, he'll get one. Yeah, and then I get Shakir in my fantasy, so I need him to
the
go.
perfect 10. He's been on a roll for sure.
Yeah,
Do you have
yeah,
a score prediction?
Yeah.
Tight end.
Yeah.
Kincaid?
I do have a prediction.
What's the score prediction?
38-14.
Ass whooping.
Yes.
Does this train ever stop?
No, hell no.
Let's go Bills.
Go Bills.
Thank you, sir. Yes. What do you got to say?
All I gotta say is Terry Gula, you're fucking up the Sabres.
Oh, no.
Sell to somebody else. The Sabres haven't made a playoff in 14 years. You're messing up. All right, it's not your front office. It's you. Sell it to somebody else. End of story.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me, Terry Pagula. What's up, Dad?
Hey.
Good. I know you have some nerves every game, as you obviously should, but this is a big one. We all have this circled on our calendars. How are you feeling?
In the words of Josh, it's just it's the next man up mentality, our next team up mentality, and we got this. I think it's going to be a great day, great weather. Josh is feeling really good, and so am I.
Amazing to hear. Did you do anything for Halloween? Did you dress up?
I did not. This is like the first year I haven't.
Passing out candy.
I was stuck on a plane.
Oh, jeez.
So.
Yeah, we all know how that can go. Do you have a prediction today?
31-20.
Wow. Does this train ever stop?
No.
Let's go Bills.
No, we got this. And a shout out to Wonderful Pistachios, a great organization. Stuart, you're doing a great job. Keep it going.
I hear the farm's doing pretty well too.
We had a good year.
Dude, those cantaloupes are flying off the shelves. Don't even lie to me and say that.
I'm going to put my chest out there. Yeah, the cantaloupes had a really good quality this year, and I'm glad everybody enjoyed them. And we'll be back next year. So
You heard it here first.
right on.
Let's go, Bills.
Go Bills.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. You're welcome.
Folks, this has been the Trainwreck Sports Fan Cam, the best party in the world. Back to the show.
And the show is back. We are here at the Game Day Buffalo Tailgate. Slick, we are joined by Buffalo royalty. Dare I say. We got Abigail Lee in the house. Abigail, I know you don't need any pumping up for a Kansas City matchup.
Listen, you guys, I am so ready. Right now, I'm hungover.
Oh.
I'm sick.
I'm
But
sick of
nothing.
Kansas City's bullshit.
I'm sick of Kansas City. I keep looking at these fans. I'm staring into their souls right now.
A lot of them
Okay?
around here. They do make the trek, dedicated fans. But yes, they didn't treat you well in Arrowhead.
They did not treat me well in Arrowhead,
Garbage.
so I
That's
took
okay.
a personal vendetta
It's
against
okay,
them.
but in return, we will treat them well, kill them with kindness. What do
We
you
love
think?
kindness. It's Sunday. It's Lord's Day, but we're gonna nicely and calmly kill the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right. How
Very well
confident
said.
are you feeling going into today's matchup?
Scale 1 to 10.
7.5.
That's pretty good.
I'll take
I
that.
feel good.
7.5 is pretty good.
I feel good.
That's 2.5 above the threshold.
A lot of people are
Yep.
lower than a 7.5 out there. With that said, I know you think those Kansas City fans are pretty low. I know you think pretty low of those Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
What would you say about them right now if they were listening?
Listen, I've seen a couple today.
Look, there's some right there.
Hi. Hey guys. Get ready to die. No, I'm kidding. I want them to understand where I'm coming from.
Not
with
legally
this.
binding, allegedly.
Yeah, not legally
Allegedly.
binding. Be prepared. Be prepared for hell on earth in
Wow.
the next 2 hours.
They're in for
Be,
something.
be prepared. Scar, Michael Scott. Let's go. Let's go.
We
You
got
know it's
fans
getting lit
going
over there.
nuts.
Wow, we got some Abigail Lee fans here.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
crazy.
I haven't seen
Oh,
this
You
many
packed a
people.
crowd.
So congregation.
So we got to have you on every show now so we can pack a crowd and get a pop
Seriously,
like
I like
we love
this.
it. Thank you for coming to the crowd around the Lockcast here at Game Day Buffalo. But just like Abigail Lee, fans around the cast had some not so nice things to say about Kansas City and their Chiefs.
Oh, I'm here with Matt. Matt, it's Chiefs week. Why don't we like the Kansas City Chiefs? Why don't we like the Kansas City Chiefs? I mean, I saw a clip earlier today that reminds me really well. It's just like Josh and Pat, kind of, hugging at the end. And he's like, "Oh, that was the worst call I've ever seen, man." And it's just like, dude, why can't Pat just be like a sportsman? Like, I don't know. It just kind of feels bad. Josh is always congratulating players, even on a bad loss. He'll, say good game. And it seems like you're not seeing that from Pat as much. And I don't know. It's that along with the officiating, but I'm not going to get into all that. So
That's a whole nother conversation for another day, right?
Why don't you like the Chiefs?
I don't know if you have enough time. Taylor Swift, Andy Reid. To be honest, I'm a Cowboys fan that moved to Buffalo, so I didn't like him from his days in Philly. He was a dirty coach with a dirty defense, and he still got one.
How's Kansas City make you feel?
A little frustrated every now and then, but I think it's just because of, this game matters to an extent, but it's always the playoffs that matters most. And it's like, 4 out of 5 bounces out is kind of irritating, like whether it's 13 seconds or like a drop pass here or there, wide right, whatever it is that you want to say. It's a little frustrating, but you know what? Like iron sharpens iron. So like it's a necessary battle.
Yeah, I hate the Chiefs so much. I hate them so much. I have been throughout so much. I mean, I'm only 13, but throughout like 5 years of my life, we lost to them in the playoffs. We're 0-4. It's just so frustrating.
Is this the year where we beat them?
I mean, I hope so. They don't look like the Chiefs that they usually are, but
they're getting healthy right now.
Yeah,
though.
they are
They're
getting
nice,
healthy.
and So I memean, gotta go through them eventually, I would imagine.
Why don't you like the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'm not a Mahomes fan. I really think he's overrated, to be honest with you.
Overrated. And every time we play the Chiefs, they get calls. It feels like they're whining. It feels like everything.
He's always crying.
They have no championship pedigree. They're a bunch of weaklings that kind of lucked into it.
Patrick Mahomes.
Like, do you not like him? Like the Chiefs?
He's just a magician. They talk about him. They say that, he's the magician. He can pull things out. And he didn't do that the last 2 years. He's starting to do it this year a little bit more. And it always scares me. It's probably the same way other people feel when they play against the Bills and they worry about Josh Allen.
City. Kansas City.
Oh, I don't have a real passion against them.
Against them, we have a passion against them. We
a lot more.
Yeah, we love the Bills, and Kansas City puts us in danger.
Well, last time they were here, they didn't put us in danger. We knocked them out.
I like that. So you're not worried about Kansas City at all. You're not scared about them. You don't even care about them.
Oh, it's not that I don't care about them, but I know we're going to beat them.
I like that. Enough said. Does this train ever stop?
Nope.
Let's go.
Yep, we upgraded. Abigail out, Bunty back. Bunty, there's a lot of wild cards. People are saying it's James Cook this. People are saying it's Allen put the cape on that. What is your wild card for this Bills-Chiefs matchup?
Yeah, my wild card is the Bills pass rush. They'll either get to Mahomes, get pressure, and have a passable defensive performance, or they won't, and they'll get toasted.
This is a big Hoyt spot. Either Hoyt keeps his momentum from last week where he was a disturbance in the backfield, or Mahomes does what he's done, and he sits back there comfortably, which has happened a couple times here in Orchard Park.
Yeah, the only way they beat the Chiefs is if they get to Mahomes. And if they don't get to Mahomes, this defense doesn't have the guys to slow them down. We've seen it firsthand. Now, the good news is the Chiefs, Pacheco is out of the game. The Bills' rush defense is probably their weakness. They probably don't have to worry as much about that, but they're either going to get a pass rush and be in this game, or it could be a long night for the Bills defense.
Slicky, you got a wild card?
I do, and it's not on the field for the first time ever. My wild card is Joe Brady. This is a big prove-it game for him. People are talking about Keon Coleman this, Keon Coleman that, separation, whatnot. Joe Brady has also failed the past couple weeks to show a great offensive scheme, get these guys open. I don't think it's totally on all the receivers. Whether you weigh it one way or the other, I think it's a big prove-it game for Joe Brady. If he shows out, everyone will be confident again.
A wild card is something that we might not know until we see it on the field. And I think one thing of that is the Maxwell Hairston snap count. He was looking great last week. He was in position. He made plays. Bunty, if we need to match speed with speed, then this is a Maxwell Hairston matchup right here. And he might not be ready for it, but we need those wheels out there.
Hey, why do you think they rushed him back so quickly? They want him for this matchup. They know the speed that Kansas City has with Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Thornton. They have a lot of different guys. So when you have Maxwell Hairston out there, you don't expect perfection right away. It's only his second NFL game, but you hope that he can at least keep up with some of these Kansas City receivers, which is something, let's be honest, with Trey White, you're probably not expecting, unfortunately.
In recent weeks, the speed was lacking from Trey White.
And don't get too excited, too, and look for everything on every single snap count, right? Maxwell Harrison is one of 11 guys on our defense. So don't expect too much and get your hopes up too high. But he will make plays, as we saw last week. So it's good to have him on the field for sure.
Needs to do his job and trust the process. Speaking of trusting the process, Dreamboat, what do you got for your wild card?
All right, my wild card is I've been off this train for a while. I'm back on. Fullbacks matter.
Let's go.
Reggie Gilliam.
Sledge
Reggie
alert.
Gilliam. Yep. Run the ball. We're going to need blocking, and I think they're going to utilize him as a blocker early to set up for a nice little screen close in the red zone. I think Reggie Gilliam, get physical, punching him in the mouth between him and Jackson Hawes. I want a physical game out of this offense.
Everyone
I
has
want
a plan
physical
until they
game.
get punched in the goddamn mouth.
No injuries. Yeah, we don't want anyone getting
No
hurt.
injuries.
But I want people kind of getting hurt. Kind
No,
of.
you're
Not
kidding
seriously
yourself.
hurt.
You're
just
kidding
bruises.
yourself if these teams you don't think want to go out there and hit each other and that it matters a little bit more than your average November game. Bunty, rare to get two Super Bowl teams matched up at this window. I mean, I think that's the thing that sticks out the most. The two Super Bowl favorites odds-wise right now matching up in this regular season matchup. But that's more than that to the tail of the tape, Don, for this matchup.
Yeah, this week's tail of the tape is pretty wild. We noticed there are some striking,
discrepancies.
These guys are too similar not to talk about. We got Andy Reid. We got the Kool-Aid Man, who was our guest at the game day lot. What week was that?
That was
feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Patriots game, right?
Yeah.
Last home game.
Yeah. So born Andy Reid, 1958, 1947. Didn't know that. Kool-Aid Man, younger than Andy Reid. Who would have thought?
I mean, the fact that Andy Reid is older than the Kool-Aid Man
Definitely
is
a fact,
pretty crazy.
you couldn't have guessed.
Yeah. Can you believe that? Andy Reid was born before the Kool-Aid Man was breaking through brick walls and saying, "Oh, yeah."
Now, the next matchup we have is the proximity to snacks. Kool-Aid Man does not eat. He's a liquid in a pitcher.
He's a pitcher.
Kool-Aid Man, Andy Reid 7 times a day he's caught snacking. I can't blame him for that one. That's about my ratio.
Where did that stat
I think that number's low,
Yeah,
honestly.
wait, no, I
might be pumping those numbers
I think
a little
someone's
bit.
trying to cover that up. Also, the Kool-Aid Man, I got to respect the guy because me and him know a lot about a liquid diet, especially on game day.
So then we got benefited from bad calls. I mean, there's almost too many.
Yeah, Andy Reid's been benefiting from bad calls since before broadband internet.
I mean, Don, I'm not like questioning you, but I think that number's wrong too. I think that's like probably way higher than it actually should.
Yeah, we got some questionable stats.
Yeah,
on
I
this,
need to
but-
see. I bet you the Kool-Aid Man's gotten a bad call once or twice.
Yeah,
But no, he's
probably.
never benefited from them. That's for sure.
Oh, shouts. Oh, yeah. Next statistic. Andy Reid. What is he? What?
Shouts. Oh,
When-
yeah.
when Taylor
Shouts,
Swift
oh,
shows
yeah.
up.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
He only shouts, "Oh yeah," when Taylor shows up. Okay.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Man.
Same. I guess Kool-Aid Man's a Taylor Swift fan.
Same,
I don't
actually.
know.
All
I
right.
don't
So
know.
they're the same in that regard.
All right, that's fine.
And then last but not least, we'll run through wall 4.
Teammate.
Cheeseburgers and to refresh us all.
Cheeseburgers and Dorito. Very interesting. Kool-Aid Man, Andy Reid, a lot of same core tenets, but at the end of the day, McDermott's not very refreshed.
Well, I think it's the physical appearance, but as you can see, folks, when we visit the tail of the tape and break the two down, one against the other, they're not alike in the slightest bit.
Yeah, not like they're not like us, as they say.
Not like us.
With that said, as
But
we roll on,
did you see they
Yep,
MLB
there you go.
on
We got
Fox
people dancing over there.
hit you with the graphic you've been waiting on?
What?
Check
no.
out MLB on Fox's Twitter. They hit the Kendrick Drake
Finally.
graphic.
I
last
mean,
night
they fumbled the
after
bag
the
hard,
loss.
not
It
having
was
either
bad.
of them at
It was
either
bad.
concert. So, we'll stick to the football for now.
All right, so we are in our 4th quarter here on the Lockcast. We got Bills you can trust, courtesy of our friend William Matar. Obviously, I feel like you get your usual, Josh Allen. A lot of people are going to have faith in James Cook today. For a Bill I can trust today, Deion Dawkins. Chris Jones and Karlaftis are always a imposing matchup. I think that we could trust Deion Dawkins and Spencer Brown, actually. I'll take them both. Bills you can trust, Spencer Brown and Deion Dawkins for me. Who is it for you today?
Yeah, we saw Deion yesterday. Absolutely.
All business. All
Absolutely
business.
locked in. Didn't want anything to talk about other than football. Bills I can trust today. The most trustworthy guy our past 2 games, and that's the perfect 10, Khalil Shakir. I'm not saying we need 80 yards after the catch out of him today on every single snap, but reliable needs to stay reliable as it can get, especially when everyone's saying your receiving core is struggling. But who is your key to success today?
Yeah, my Bills to trust is Dalton Kincaid today. The Bills need him to have an effective day. Didn't play a lot of snaps last week against Carolina, was out the week before. But Dalton Kincaid is going to be key to the Bills' offense tonight.
He's fully healthy?
I have no clue.
I know the
probably
snap
not
count-
healthy, but he
but
needs to
the-
have more than 14
I feel like
snaps.
at the end of the season, we're going to find out this dude had like 2 broken
The
ribs.
stat counts with this team are putting me through a blender. Don, what is your who's your Bill you could trust today? Bills Chiefs.
Bill you can trust is a guy we gave the bag to, James Cook. Come on. I mean, we need a good game. This is the day. I mean, we need you catching balls. We need you run through people. And so this is the moment. You put up 200 against Carolina, but what are you going to do against the Chiefs, a top team? We need him. We need to trust him, and I got all the faith in him.
By the way, James Cook in his career against the Chiefs has a handful of games now, 76-ish yards from scrimmage per game and a touchdown on average. I think Bills fans might sign up for that right now if you told them that you get that out of James Cook.
I would take that right now, especially how I think they're going to plan to shut down the run, because primarily against KC in the past, I feel like we've lit it up through the air. But today's a lot different coming in. Obviously, the running game has been our strength. So we'll see how it goes.
I think you need more than that.
I
think you need a lot more than that.
Well, it depends how many carries he gets. If he ends up getting 13 carries for 74
Here's
yards.
the thing. If the passing game suddenly finds itself, yeah, you're okay. But do any of us really feel like confident that
This is what it goes back to, though. What is Spagnuolo taking away when he starts this game? What is he attacking?
Here's the way, though. I still think Josh Allen is the number one thing you try to take
I
away.
agree.
I understand that James Cook is going off lately, but if you open things up, trying to stop the run, and then Josh Allen goes off. That's a dumb strategy for Kansas City. I think you still have to plan to slow down Josh Allen. And then if the Bills run, okay, you just trust that they're not going to run like they ran against the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. Well, hey, make sure you're running to follow Herd of Buffalo Network as well as Trainwreck Sports. We're rolling along at the Game Day Buffalo Tailgate, the greatest tailgate on earth. Wait, am I getting details? Is someone's acting sketchy? Don, is this true? All right. We got someone acting sketchy. Pull this up. We need to make sure everyone's seeing this. Don, pull this up.
Legal motion. Don't even think about it. I got Kansas City royalty coming through.
Ref, what the hell?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. I swear, if you touch one hair on his beautiful head, I will hunt you down. You're welcome, Luba. 2 minutes for roughing and not putting your hockey team in Kansas City. You out. Nice. It's outstanding wrist action. Pass interference. Can't you see that this superior human is parched from her constant gloating? There's your Baba. Offsides. You know what? Everybody out. Let's go. Out, out. Good. Okay. Illegal use of hands.
How long have you been standing there?
Oh, about 13 seconds. Out. Hi, Patrick. I know I shouldn't call, but making the wrong call is my kind of thing, right, sweetie? Listen, I can't wait to see you on Sunday. Of course. I know what you like. You just tell me when one of those Buffalo meanies makes you sad, and Daddy will take care of it. I know. Me too. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Oh, you silly bean.
What we just saw was absolutely disgusting, and it's another example of how NFL officials are favoring
Disturbing.
Kansas City. The Bills need some home cooking tonight, and where better to do that than Highmark Stadium as the season's final stadium winds down. Let's see what fans are saying for their favorite stadium stories.
I would say my favorite memory would probably be, it's like a running joke, but when we got Amari Cooper, obviously people didn't think he knew the play, so Keon kind of gave it to him. I thought it was kind of cool, like literally he scores a touchdown and he was his first game and like just kept playing all of this. So I thought that was a pretty cool moment.
The comeback game.
Oh, you were there?
Oh, yeah. I never missed a game in the stadium. Not one.
What was that day like?
It was fantastic. Half the stadium left when we were we were losing the game. And before you know it, we were back in it. We won that game. And they ended up going to the Super Bowl that year.
Any of the more recent battles between the Bills and Kansas City, although I got to say, like, my favorite one that I ever went to was the 52-yard rip in the wild card game again, like in the
Steelers.
Against the Steelers, yeah, exactly. Sitting on nothing but
a big ice block.
Yeah, nothing but. Hey,
But that's the
drinks were cold.
the underrated thing about going to those games when they were delayed was that they cleared out like the aisles, but they did not clear out the seats. The seats were just packed to the gills with rock hard snow.
Well, because then at least you got like a free cooler to go along with it. But
I went during the Bills Jets game, probably like 2022. That's the game that, right before the playoffs. It was nice weather for Buffalo, obviously. I really like the snow.
Unbelievable comeback.
Comeback. You were at the game.
Oh yeah.
Did you stay?
Oh yeah. I forced my mother and sister to stay. I told my sister don't leave. They're gonna come back, and ended up. It was crazy. We had Elvis, the Ultimate Warrior, Captain America. We only have 6 seats. We had everybody jammed in there, and dude, that was probably one of the best comebacks, hands down.
So it was during COVID. It was the first game back during the playoffs. We played the Ravens, and we were sitting in the end zone, and Taron Johnson intercepted or whatever, got the ball and ran it back for a touchdown.
What was the stadium like there? Because I felt like it was just so loud. I remember watching it at home. It was just such a great moment.
It was electric. Amazing.
You can't beat it. Thank you so much.
Blacked out a little bit.
As you should. It's a playoff game.
That's right.
Yeah, go Bills.
Go Bills.
All righty, folks. We are nearing 1 hour until kickoff, so it's time to lock in with our locks of the day, brought to you by Batavia Downs, where you win more, lots more, the region's premier entertainment destination. Don, since I tripped up with our predictions with conviction this weekend, why don't you kick it off? Then we'll go to Slicks Lock, Bunts Lock, and I'll close it out with mine.
All right. So, as we've been doing 3-teamer parlays. Shout out Maniac for actually putting 4 on there. I'm with Bunt that if there's anyone we need a day out of, it's Dalton Kincaid. So I got Kincaid Tutty. Kincaid 60 yards receiving. Kincaid over 3.5 receptions. That's at a nice 6.5 to 1 almost.
What do they call that? A stack in the biz? They call that a stack.
Yeah, we're all in on Kincaid today. So I like what he's doing, and I like where he's at.
By the way, amazing graphic. Shout out the graphics team. Heard of Buffalo. Dreamboat Don as well. Oh,
Unreal.
Geez, I just lost the graphic.
No.
Too soon. But Slick, what do you got for your lock?
My lock of the day is pretty simple. I was trying to avoid this, asking everyone questions, but you can always count on the MVP. Josh Allen, I think, is going to find the end zone. We always find ourselves in these red zone situations, very short of the goal line. He's actually joining me here right now. The Mustachios.
Let's go, Josh.
MVP.
Thank you very much. Very wonderful cameo there.
I got this beautiful, sexy quarterback right here sitting next to me to find the end zone today. As well, in my 3-leg parlay, I have Keon Coleman proving the haters wrong.
Let's go.
And going over 40.5.
Who's a believer in Agent Zero?
Who believes in Keon Coleman? Make some noise.
Let's go. All right.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe there's more than I thought.
Love it.
Over-
Yes, thank you.
people go.
We got
There
people
we
taking photos of the live show. They're my new favorite people. I don't care who they are. I don't care what their values are.
Over 40.5. I think he also finds the end zone, but it's capped off this 3-leg parlay by the Buffalo Bills money line, getting the dub here in primetime, Bunt.
And then my 2 locks of the week, I'm going to have a James Cook anytime touchdown. He's going to find that
Minus 140, not a terrible
So I'm
dabble.
going to
Let him cook.
let him cook. And then my number 2 lock of the day, the under. It's 53.5 points right now.
Wow,
this is not going to be
The regular season, they typically go under. It tends to be
typically
they
do.
end up under.
Everybody gets obsessed with the 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a lower scoring game than what everybody else thinks.
Well, listen, it may be relatively lower scoring, but I'm not taking the safety off on my lock of the day. Give me the Bills money line.
Oh,
Give
my
me
God.
Josh Allen touchdown.
Okay, we're on
Give
the same
me
page.
Khalil Shakir touchdown. And who was the Buffalo Bill that scored in both Kansas City games last year? The man with 2 first names, Curtis Samuel. 66-1 on my same game parlay.
Crazy.
You trying to pay for your house? Are you trying to buy beachfront property? Well, hammer the same game parlay, folks, because allegedly you will get what you so wish for.
Folks, if you're interested in paying off your mortgage, I hope you were just listening to Maniac because he had some great words of wisdom.
Responsibly, of course.
Allegedly.
We gamble responsibly.
By the way, want to shout out everybody partying here responsibly at Game Day Buffalo, the greatest tailgate on earth. We got Wonderful Pistachios, our game day sponsor here. Do we want to send anybody over from Wonderful real quick?
Yeah.
Come on over.
Wonderful.
Come on
Hop
over.
on the live stream. Get on the live stream, Wonderful.
What's that song? And be wonderful.
Yeah. That's the iCarly theme song.
iCarly. All right.
Live
Hello.
life, breathe in.
Diana
Diana.
Salsa.
from Wonderful Pistachios. How's the event so far? Your first time here, I believe?
Amazing. First time. Everyone's so warm and nice and genuine. And I've seen Buffalo doesn't hold back, just like Wonderful.
Listen, we are going full throttle. And I got to give credit to your events team, too, here. You guys were here early, pounding the pavement, making sure those free pistachio samples are out. And fans have been enjoying them all day.
Absolutely. We love that.
So what's next ahead for Wonderful Pistachios in 2026? Obviously, it's an amazing partnership with Josh Allen. What's our focus next on the horizon?
Well, we're the Don't Hold Back snack. And we'll
game day snack. You need to
Don't
crack.
Hold Back
Let's
game
go.
day
It's
snack.
cracking.
Whether you love in shell and love to crack your own shells or no shells, and we do the cracking for you. It's a great snack that tastes good and it's healthy, so you don't have to hold back for 2026.
The snack that cracks back.
Seriously. All right. Any final notes for our viewers here as we're on the live stream, the Lockcast with Wonderful Pistachios?
How do you see this game playing out?
Obviously, the Bills are going to win it.
Let's go. This guy taking
Win it.
care of business.
There we go.
Literally.
I want to apply for Bills Mafia. How do I?
You're in.
No, you're in. You're already in.
Approved.
You're already
Approved.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting because I'm trying to find out how can I get one of those jerseys.
Yeah, these are fire.
I
saw
need
someone
the
ask the same
green
question out there,
pistachio
actually.
We're going
jersey.
to have to do a merch drop. I think.
Yeah,
I think
fire.
I think there's a
for certain.
potential revenue stream there for you.
I like it. I
Love
like
to
it.
hear
No,
that. Let's
Thank
hear
you
that.
for
Well,
the hospitality. and
Absolutely.
thank
That's what we do. Bills
Right.
Mafia.
Seriously.
Great to have you.
Well, thank you so much for coming and spending your game day with us, making it extra wonderful. The one thing that would be a cherry on top of these pistachios, Slick, a win over Kansas City. Bills Mafia, let's lock in. Let's have a great last call here at Game Day Buffalo, and let's go Bills!